Elite Survival Skills. 10 tips that could save your life. Today, we're diving deep into the heart of survival, learning from elite soldiers. These guys operate in some of the harshest environments on the planet. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to share 10 crucial survival tips that could mean the difference between making it out alive or not. So, buckle up, get ready to take some notes, and remember, these tips aren't just for soldiers, they're for anyone who wants to be prepared for the unexpected. First things first, we need to talk about priorities in a survival situation. The rule of 3 helps you prioritize 3 minutes without oxygen, 3 days without water, and 3 weeks without food. Oxygen's a no-brainer. If you're trapped, find a way to get air flowing. Next up, water. Dehydration can cripple you fast. Finding a clean water source is paramount. Food is essential for energy in the long run, but securing water and shelter takes precedence. Remember, the rule of 3, it's your survival clock. Fire is not just about warmth, it's about morale, purification, and signaling for help. Let's start with Vaseline-coated cotton balls. They catch fire easily and burn for a good while. Fire steel is small, lightweight, and throws sparks like a champ, even in damp conditions. Another trick, a battery and some fine steel wool. Touch the wool to both ends of the battery and it'll short-circuit, creating enough heat to ignite a tinder bundle. The ability to start a fire is a game-changer in a survival situation. Water, the elixir of life. Finding clean water in the wild is tricky. Look for animal tracks, lush vegetation, or ground depressions. Don't gulp it down. It could be contaminated, boiling is best, or improvise a filter with cloth and charcoal. Shelter is about more than just staying dry. It's about regulating your body temperature and protecting yourself from the elements. In cold climates, build a snow cave if conditions allow. Snow's a surprisingly good insulator. Otherwise, create a lean-to shelter against a rock face or fallen log, piling leaves and debris on top for warmth. In hot climates, construct a simple shade shelter using branches and foliage to block the sun's rays. In a jungle, build an elevated platform to avoid creepy crawlies and dampness. Use natural features to your advantage and prioritize your needs based on the environment. Food might not be the top priority in the rule of 3, but it's what gives you the energy to keep going. Insects are a great source of protein. Just make sure they're not brightly colored, fuzzy, or smell bad. Plants are trickier, as some can be poisonous. Learn to identify edible plants in your region before venturing out. If you're unsure, there's the universal edibility test, but it's best to stick to what you know. Look for familiar food sources like berries, nuts, and roots. Observe animals. What they eat is often a good indicator of what's safe for humans. Getting lost is a nightmare, but don't panic. Nature provides tools for navigation. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. At midday, shadows point north or south. At night, find Polaris using the Big Dipper. These techniques could be your ticket to safety. Survival isn't just about physical strength, it's about mental resilience. One of the most effective techniques elite soldiers use is controlled breathing. Slow, deep breaths can calm your nerves and bring clarity to your thinking. SEER training, survival, evasion, resistance, and escape, is used by the military to prepare soldiers for the psychological challenges of captivity. While you might not be facing captivity, the principles of SEER training, maintaining a positive mindset, focusing on small victories, and never giving up hope, are invaluable in any survival situation. Remember, your mind is a powerful tool. Train it well. Basic self-defense can be a lifesaver. Neutralize the threat and escape. Strike vulnerable areas like eyes, throat, or groin. Improvise weapons from your surroundings. A branch can become a spear. Throw rocks accurately. Dirt or sand can distract attackers. Set traps for an advantage. Snares or tripwires can alert you. Your safety is paramount. Getting found is just as important as surviving in the first place. Signaling for rescue is crucial. Fire and smoke are universally recognized distress signals. Make it smoky during the day by adding green leaves or pine branches. Mirrors or any reflective object can be used to signal aircraft. Angle the mirror to reflect sunlight towards the aircraft. On the ground, create visible signals. Use rocks, branches, or brightly colored clothing to form ground-to-air signals or messages. The international ground-to-air signal for help is an H, or if possible, spell out SOS. In a survival situation, injuries can happen. Knowing basic first aid can make all the difference. First and foremost, stop any bleeding. Apply direct pressure to the wound, and elevate the injured limb if possible. Infection is a serious risk in the wild. Clean wounds thoroughly with clean water, and cover them with a clean dressing if available. If you suspect a broken bone, immobilize the injured limb using a splint. You can create a splint from branches, sticks, or even rolled-up clothing. Remember, these are just basic first aid techniques. It's essential to seek professional medical attention as soon as possible. So there you have it, 10 essential survival tips used by elite soldiers. These skills aren't just about surviving in the wilderness, they're about being prepared for any situation life throws at you. Familiarize yourself with these techniques, and who knows, one day they might just save your life. Thanks for watching. If you found these survival tips helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more life-saving content. Stay safe out there.